Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
Kodie Sporrer of the Audubon Wheelers here today at their own meet, and Kodie just got done running the 400, got 6th here today. How did you feel you ran the event?
Definitely was not my best. I felt like after this 200 mark, I think I could have kicked it in a little bit more, but coming off the 4x8, it was kind of a tough one, especially now that we're to the competitive side of things, like trying to figure out what we're running for districts, and it's just one of those things where if you want the spot, you got to go out and run it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. So walk me through that race. You know, first 200 looked like you were with that last person, kind of keeping pace with her, and then the last 200, you really kicked it in. So what was kind of the difference between those two? And keeping that pace, do you think you were on pace with the rest of the season?
I feel like going on now, I'll kick it in a little bit more, a little faster, like maybe kick it back to the 350 mark and just keep working my way back. Try to be able to go out full out at the start. I mean, it's one of those things where you got to know when to kick it in, and it kind of helps having our coach on the 200 mark just telling you like what your time is and when to kick it in.
Yeah, no, exactly. And here tonight, you're doing a lot of the longer races, 400 hurdles, 400 meter dash, and then of course you're going to wrap it up with the 4x8 here, or you did, I should say, you already wrapped it with the 4x8. So talk to me about that 4x8 race. How did it go for you?
It definitely was not my best. Our last meet is definitely my best because I was anchoring. The last meet, I had a girl right on my hip, that last 200 mark, and I knew I couldn't let her get around me, so I kicked it in. She did get around me for the on the curve, and then I got back around her on the straightaway and just kicked it in, and it was by far my best time, and my coach says just keep going at it, trying to get that time down. So it's just one of those things where you gotta know when to kick it in and know where the people are behind you.
Sure. Talk to me about that 400 race. You know, are you on pace with where you want to be, or what's the goal you want to hit this year?
I'm definitely trying to get it closer to the 62nd 400, but with some of the hip issues I've had, it just doesn't really work that way.
Sure.
You
But
just got to keep pushing.
Right, a goal to kind of strive for, you know, as the season progresses. And, you know, about those hip issues, does that kind of affect you when it comes to the hurdles as well, or?
So I used to do shuttle, but then my doctor said that it's too much of a turnaround from going from sprinting to right away jumping that hurdle. So I kind of backed away from the hurdles, and then last year or 2 years ago, towards the end of my sophomore year, I was like, I kind of want to try 400 hurdles and just see how it goes. And he goes, okay, I mean, I don't have anyone that's willing to do that, so if you're willing to do it, go ahead. And I've just been working at it, and I've actually done pretty well. There's some times where I'm surprised I do better in 400 hurdles than I do my open 4, so.
Well, hey, there you go.
Things where you're like, definitely shouldn't be doing this, but it's happening.
It's happening. Do you feel like you're on pace with where you want to be in the hurdles?
Yeah. For right now in the season and like the kind of weather we've had, it just is kind of one of those things where there's going to be nights where it's colder and you're going to have bad times. It's just, but I'm right where I want to be. I mean, there's always more goals along, but I'm about right where I want to be right now.
Well, good. Again, congratulations on that 6th place finish here in the 400. I know you want to improve, and I know you're probably going to go out, practice, and get to that time you want to get at. And hopefully we'll catch up with you later on this season.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.